Aquarius, and welcome to a timeless Justice for Aquarius reading, where we discuss the topic of justice, however the energies would like to have the conversation. Bear in mind that I seventh read for two channels. This is for a Sekhmet, the other one is for her sister channel, Bastet. To gain access to her, check out the description box below, as well as my website if you'd like to know more information as to who I am as seventh, as well as booking any services that I have available for you at this time. Please remember what brings you here, and however you're affiliated to the sign of Aquarius and or the latter is in true form to being here and listening out. Whether or not anything within this reading is for you, anything that's not for you, please leave it behind with me. Remember that the energies of Sekhmet are potentially seen by you as either being merciful and or merciless. Again, that will be in true form to how she dictates whatever needs to be discussed. And just remember that feminine and masculine energies are non-gender specific, and that femininity is both feminine and masculine. Masculinity is also both feminine and masculine. All right, this is for Justice for Aquarius reading. Funny. There's a hypnosis happening within this energy. That's for sure. I caught it with Gemini. But the element of air is very interesting right now. 222. Yeah, okay. All right. We are almost ready. Alright, I am Seventh, aka Master Seventh, that reads these energies for you. I'm a master healer that provides remote wellness alignments and tarot intuitive insights such as this. Again, this is a Justice for Aquarius reading. Alright. Strength. So, Aries. Okay, the energies of Aries will help ground this energy that's got you spinning a bit out of control. It will help you reassociate, recalibrate certain mind frame of thinking. All right, so take that message however that may fit you or apply to you or get you to do something, as in listening out to an Aries reading. As an Aquarius, you're the water bearer for that implication. What it means to be a water bearer is that you literally bear the water you carry the water back and forth. However, the element of Aquarius is an air sign. So you're not water, although you're a water bearer, you're an air sign. And that's where the hypnosis kind of lies. Whether you have been recently put into hypnosis, or you're looking to be put in hypnosis, or hypnosis is an actual term that you're subjugating yourself as to have an opinion on or figuring out, is subjective and irrelevant to how you are still under an hypnosis. This is multi-tiered, okay? This is also a major arcana message, so it influences everyone. The tier of responsibility is subjective and only lies in the vicinity of how you are perceiving or living under the perception of you and your universe. So that is its own ebb and flow. That is its own hypnosis of trying to unpack and figure out what is an illusion, what is controlled by someone else doing it and telling you to do it, and you're going in synchronistic behavior, and someone else triggered it. That's like you can go up to the temple and all of a sudden go into the fucking auto mode, And then after doing that, you realize like, whoa, like that was so like automatic of me, without even thinking about it. And that's where, again, I would imply that it's a bit of an under hypnosis, right? Like being manipulated to spin in a certain way, and that either spinning being in favor of yourself or another. So is it infecting all of you? Yes. Is it personally inflicted upon or triggered by an external source? You need to figure that possibility on your own. All right. You can learn to differentiate the difference. The best way I can explain that to you is utilizing the foundations internally, the internal sources, internal recalibration. You would learn about that a bit more if you were someone that goes into my niches, or if you search for someone that does something like that, where the internal flow is the one to chase, is the one to figure out and bring the closest disclosure to yourself on, so you understand the external world of your operation and also your reactions towards that external world. Yeah, Page of Pentacles. So are you part of it? Yeah, 100%. You're 100% part of it. The relativity of the weight factor is, again, irrelevant because it's for everyone and everything. At the same time, you do feel weighted upon this. Like, whether you feel weighted in being not fitting in because you're too out of the box, you're bigger than everyone else, and it's the wrong place, wrong time, or you're weighted with material resources and needing to have a break materialistically or financially, economically, geographically, ethereally. There's a break to be gotten and a break to be had. And that is part of the movement. That is a very slow perpetuating force accruing, because you're learning to bear up to it, to take a hold of it, and to learn to grow with it and evolve with it. This is a very stage by stage, secular, exclusive, sacred journey of revelation for you. All triggered with 100% introspection, to be a bit more clearer. Yep, introspection. Because you are just meant to. You're meant to have taken this message and apply it to where it resonates, and let the rest do its own detoxing. And that is in the ebb and flow of becoming aware of something, not trying to gain control of the awareness so you can gain more clarity. And that's how meditation can work as well. You allow yourself to be open, but you don't try to control that openness. And the more you learn how to not control that openness, you control what needs to be controlled in order to receive. And there is a beautiful contradiction within that existence. And to exist it into, put that existence into fruition, that it does and is beautiful, or does work and is beautiful, is for me asking you to put work to it, to put attention to the details to that, to change your oil tank, your oil filter, fill up your fuel tank, get an attunement, an alignment, and it has to happen from the inside out. All right, whether that means like really, 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 really needing to detox and sleeping, changing a pattern, geographically changing. But you can't do this big work in small doses. You're not going to get very far. You can't microdose in this one. You have to give your macrodose and then take from that in micro measures. That's the measures. I don't know how to explain that any other way. Alright, Ten of Swords. Yeah, I just felt a second ago I was so exhausted, and it comes from these ebbs and flows, and you figuring out what you want to no longer carry, what you want to address and bully out of your life, or what needs to be bullied. Like, these are not necessarily clean and perfect statements said, all right? These are cunning ways of existence, The mind is overstimulated with not so nice thoughts and not necessarily fortuitous insight for the future. Like, there's a lot of moaning, a lot of like bitching and crying, and I don't want to say it's unnecessary, but I have to explain that it is irrelevant now. You're not getting far in continuing that cycle now, are you? You're just getting more and more run down on that pattern of destruction to keep re-showing itself as to why not only that exists, or why it refuses to leave, or why it's so hard to face. That is the ingenuity of that quote unquote bad part in being able to exist. And you failing to know that you can overshadow that bad part. You can. Even if it's a tiny step, that tiny step has a pattern upcoming, and that pattern upcoming, if you allow it to, can overshadow everything else. Faith does that for you. Religion may do that for you. Politics may do that for you. So this could be done for you as well. And that's it, folks. That's the message. All right, with that being said, I'm wishing you a wonderful morning and or night, wherever you are in the ether of time and space, and may you keep flowing, growing, and glowing.